Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're gonna go to take out the man-eating thingy today. I forget what it's called. Man-eater's grotto.
Now then.
This place.
I think we have a favor to do there.
There is much to see.
It's your call.
Do we go? Is that it? I think it's Man-eater's grotto. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. We've only been talking about it for the past three episodes.
I think we have a favor. Great. Let's move.
Bum, bum, bum,
They
bum,
head
bum,
to a
bum,
cave
bum,
said to
bum,
consume
bum.
all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're hurting for things to do hop over to the lounge. I fixed up the plant culture chamber. You can grow seeds in them.
Oh.
What to pick?
I mustn't allow things to remain as they are. First things first.
We're making bread.
All right.
Is that a dish from Heismay's home village? I'll go get him. This is the first time you get to see the cooking thing. Heard tell you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you were right to summon me. Dough is a most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But you're lucky today, lad. You're in luck today, lad. For I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. Followed Heismay's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. Allow me to demonstrate the proper technique, like this and this.
Okay.
Why do you idle? Come, show me your conviction.
It feels good between my toesies.
No time to rest. Should we err in the time or heat, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. We made the fluffiest bread I've ever seen.
Days gone by.
Present to you a taste of my hometown. With this benevolent bread, prepare yourselves. You're not ready. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. We needed that for the quest. That was the thing to have mellow milk in it.
Are you free?
Yes, we're hanging out with Hulkenberg.
Yeah. Whatever specifies, blah, blah, blah. Apologize, I must ask. We save training for another time. Right now I have other things I'd like to ponder alone. I'm here for advice. Could you spare a moment for me then? It was about Rodant, the Knight Commander. My family found prominence through means beyond the wealth we lacked. Scholarship mostly. With having developed a taste for politics. Some having developed a taste for politics. I was the outlier. My single-minded pursuit of martial arts put me quite outside their sphere. And considering my temperament, they had no idea what to do with me. My family offered me no meaning worth pursuing. So I volunteered for the Guard when I was still quite young. I thought in the military, I could blaze my own trail on strength alone. But, well, such ideals are meaningless to House Hulkenberg. Before I had the chance to prove my abilities, they had already made arrangements to assign me to the Knights, ensuring I would not disgrace the family name.
But
I was fortunate enough to meet Rodant in the course of my training as a new recruit. He was born to a storied rogue household, but his house dissolved and he joined the military after its decline.
That's why.
We were alike in that way, seeking to rise by our own individual efforts regardless of familial background. What happened to him? I was the one who shattered his ambitions.
Truth is,
After our training concluded, Rodanth was openly being considered for appointment to the Prince's Royal Guard. However, instead, it was I, still tender in years, who was ultimately selected. Rodanth lacked for nothing as a knight, and he and I were equals in all things, save that my family had put the right words in the right ears. He was denied appointment to the Royal Guard. Instead, he was sent to the front lines alongside common footmen and the state army. I'm sure he was frustrated. He made a name for himself and returned to the order, but to see him rise to the rank of commander in such a short period of time... You feel inferior?
no.
Rodanth's current behavior does not befit a knight commander, and it hardly bears saying that we cannot allow such abuse of power, even if I'm partly responsible for his attachments to power. Nay, indeed, 'twould be all more the reason to intervene. Cannot help but wonder whether it's even my place to judge him. Huh. Nothing. I'm thinking of something else. Even as I sought to carve my own path, my knighthood only came at my family's behest, and after failing to protect my charge, I left the capital a wanderer. All these lofty words, what weight do they bear from one such as I, a knight errant and erred, failed in her solemn duty? That's not who you are. Yet even if I now stay my course, what of my past self? What of she who wandered? Once upon a time, I thought myself righteous. I respected order, brought many a criminal to justice, and saw many a punishment meted out. Yet looking back, I know it was a matter of convenience, a way to disguise the weakling I was, my knightly standing a replacement for the family I'd forsaken. Of course, in my time as a knight, I failed to protect the prince and abandoned my post to seek him out with no more honor than a thief in the night. I fled my family. I fled my kingdom. Rodanth sees this in me, clarion clear. Who am I to claim any chivalry over him? Would you run again? So would you repeat the past and run from Rodanth? No, I was simply afraid. Afraid to face him and afraid of facing who I once was. You're better than this.
It'll be fine.
This isn't the Hulkenberg I've come to know. Think me braver than the woman who speaks of fear?
You know.
'Tis the way of a broken sword, I suppose. Brute force will avail it nothing, But still.
I see.
Why yes, that sword. Perhaps I'd lost sight of something very important indeed. You've always been there to remind me. I'm truly indebted to you, Will. Know that you have my sincerest thanks. Hulkenberg seems like she's realized something. I sensed a further deepening of our bond. Nuris, you were on a road and you just like veered off of it.
Yes. Because why wouldn't I?
Just him in the distance. Yes.
Yeah.
If I may, I'd like some time alone with my thoughts. When we've found my answers, let us speak here again.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement blessed by the mild it gained as though...
Giving it some thought?
We know about Camaro. Let's stop. Let's stop. Ends the video.
Okay then. All right. Hey,
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
Or both.
Yes. All of them. All of the above.
all right.
This is Valmo's nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave. Most of the miners have run off, it seems. I guess it's all on us from here. Mining for ore and gemstones is the town's principal industry. If nothing else, we have to clear these monsters so people can maintain their livelihoods. And the town's taverns and shops depended on the miners' patronage as well. To leave the situation alone would see the town's economy slow to a halt.
Finish it, quick!
We'll wreck these worms, then. You know what? We'll eradicate them. And their little larvae, too. It's gotten into him. He's not a tad overexcited for this. I think the mere mention of Valmo sends his mind back to that dinner table. Let's press on. Just a second. I sent something. And now that's the thing when she gives you a heads up of one of Neris's things are here.
Okay.
She even makes note to say, make sure you don't miss a treasure chest. There's something here. In the rest of this episode, we're going to be going after this thing.
I found new power. New skills, new possibilities.
A new power to wield. Right. I could get used to this.
I didn't buy the new ones
Fascinating.
while we were fucking sitting there in between videos.
I'm counting on
Of course.
Yeah. A new power to wield.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Is that its hat?
Yeah,
Oh,
Thing's huge.
it's got a big head.
A new ability.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
We're going to be doing this for a couple minutes, so,
Exciting things.
yep.
The reading channel is now partnered with YouTube. So
Hell yeah.
go over there if you like to hear my voice in other areas.
Yeah, if you don't like me, go to the channel without me.
Of course.
Yeah, we got a good handful of books right now. We're still growing, but just exciting new ventures. You can find the
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
the channel at the bottom of
I'm
our
counting on you.
Of course.
YouTube page. That's Let's Read. We've got, as of today's video,
I see.
which is April 1st, we're currently going through the Odyssey, and we're going through the second book of the Magician series called the Magician King. But we also have the first book of that series as well. Other what's it called? Other classic reads like The Great Gatsby's on there, Lord of the Flies, and a couple of Stephen King short stories are on there too. It's good shit.
So, there's a channel I follow that sometimes does
Let's go.
it does videos of trying to stan,
Uh-huh.
where it's just like goes through like a music thing, yeah, or cartoons or whatever. Because way back when he did one of Steven Universe and he really liked it.
Yeah.
But I just saw he updated a thing of trying to stand the Odyssey musical.
Mm.
I was like, okay, we're doing this now. Okay, everything's gonna have that around.
Yeah. That's why I started reading it, because I figured it would end up doing well, since the musical just ended.
Hey, you found something.
But it's not doing as well as I had hoped.
Oh, that's not half bad.
Right there.
Not bad. I'm
We have a
sure
bunch of
you'll
corrosive acid. Cushy clay.
Maybe sell some of the acid.
No,
No, you don't want to go deal that out.
I don't know if it's worth it.
$50 is $50, man.
Should come in handy. Look at it.
We're here for the sandworm.
Something.
We don't know what type of boss it is
I
yet.
think it's a sandworm.
Okay. It looked like one in the silhouette.
There they are.
Nice. I bet we'll find
Fiend flower nectar. Hey, bud. Are you making sure to fight higher rank enemies? It's a talking tooth. Higher rank enemies will get lots of experience as a reward. Weak enemies aren't worth the trouble. You'll barely get any experience. Weaker your opponent is, the less experience you get. Bullying the weak just shows how weak you are. If you want to get strong, you have to take on strong, high-rank monsters. If you don't, you'll be a rank 1 smelly. I'll have more top secret tooth truths if we meet again. Like, brush your teeth before you go to bed. Okay, bud.
Right there.
Come on! Let's push through!
Hey, great job.
Thanks.
Whoa.
Oh,
Onyx.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Back at the start. Okay, yeah, that's the only way.
Hail!
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. How's that?
Oh no. Looks like they found us.
Come on! Let's push through! Alright, let's push through! Come on! Alright, let's push through! Come on! That takes care of that. I think we're safe now. Let's push through!
bitch.
Right, we did it.
Nice.
We're so lucky.
There they are.
All right. How's that? Let's push
sure you'll
through.
find a use for it.
Right there.
We've been spotted.
Time for some close combat.
That was brilliant.
Oh, there's another one.
Hey, we found something.
Nice find. Looks like it.
imagine that would be a
Let's push through.
We got rid of the crystal. Great job.
All right. How's that?
I knew I could count on you.
Scrap metal.
Let's push through.
I can feel greater power within.
What now? Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Right. I could get used to this.
To greater heights.
You don't have mage done.
Shame.
Power swells forth.
What have you been
Steady
doing?
effort is key. I have retained my edge. Steady effort is key.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting up.
Give him
Of course.
Blizzard also.
My power swells forth.
So how many party members are in this game?
A lot.
Oh, really?
I have a whole other team.
Oh. So like
Steady effort is key.
8 total then.
I think 3 more in the party.
Okay. Oh, the actual like fighting party gets
Yeah.
up to another 3 people.
Yeah,
Holy shit. So 7 on screen.
I think so.
That's nuts.
I didn't do the thing while I was there.
Now.
All right.
Give me that.
Just in case I need those.
It's quite a maze down here.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Beetle.
Be of use later.
Spotted. Blades at the ready.
Excuse me, I missed.
Impressive as ever.
Here we go.
There's a lot of gems in these chests.
Do the color of the chests matter?
No.
No.
It's the light that comes out of it.
And that's it. Okay.
That tells you what item you get.
I figured like maybe the blues had like a higher chance of blue or something like that.
I don't think that's a thing. Because there's nothing you can do about the colors of the chests.
Yeah.
I remember having to go around in this dungeon for something. Like there's something trapped behind two walls and you have to go up and around to get down to it.
Maybe that.
No, because I've already been here.
That also looks like a drop off there.
I don't think it is. It's where you drop into it.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of those.
Maybe I need to start at the start again and go down that drop that's on the left.
Just hit every single drop we pass.
Well, I wanted to at least like walk around the area before I drop down. That way I could scout out where I'm going. Looks like I haven't been through here.
Yeah. Well, hello there.
Let's settle this quick.
Face me! Sleet!
Did you get him?
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Freezes ass jutsu.
Oh, hey.
Hi, guy.
Push through. If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
I'm too strong. We'll be like that until
Towards endgame.
until the volcano quest, which comes from like another party member we get later.
Okay.
And that one's like around level 60 we start like tapering off there.
Okay.
All right.
Let's take it and move on.
Turquoise. All right. Who builds these things?
The worm.
Oh. Let's go around before I drop down. Hey, bud.
No. They found us.
Aha!
That was brilliant.
Garlic aromatics.
All right.
Touch that, someone said.
Yeah, nice work.
Come on. You can do it. There it is.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Nice.
I love it.
Da-da-da-da.
Quartz mace. It can be purified. Yeah, these drop-offs are to here.
Okay.
Okay, so just keep going around, I guess.
Rise. Oh, cat.
Yep, there's the boss room.
Watch out.
Okay, so we don't want to do that yet.
We have yet to find Neris's treasure.
Which is that.
That one, probably.
Those don't look like they line up.
What?
All right.
Leave it to me.
We're ditching.
All right, let's start over.
Yeah. Clean slate.
All right, that's a drop into. This is a drop down. It's the only way I could have gone.
Stand ready.
Okay, and those drop down into it. Okay.
I can feel greater power within.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Come on.
want to get up there.
Not exactly. That's the tooth. We want to get up there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. That's we can also go there from the tooth, I think. How do we get up there then? Go up the stairs and around.
And that gets us there.
I guess I got to go up more and drop down.
Yeah, looks like it.
All right, how do I get up more? Because if I go up this one, I just go in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to go down.
Let's push through.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Very impressive.
I went the wrong way. Oops. Maybe at the end here? No, I think that comes up at the where the chest was, and we open up the wall.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Excuse me, going through. Beep, beep. Okay. Maybe drop down there at that chest. See where you go.
Nope. The screen we just left.
Okay.
Let's stash that somewhere safe. How did this happen?
How did this happen?
All right. How's that?
Impressive as ever.
Which one did I come up from?
You came up from the stairs that are directly south of you, instead of southeast.
Where does this go then? Does this lead to the chest and the door?
It goes up.
Yeah, this leads to the door,
Okay.
and then this just leads down to the floor below.
What about that squared off area close to the cat?
That's the boss room.
No, well, not the actual square room, but you see that rectangle to the right of the cat?
Yeah.
Try and see if that's a drop off.
Oh, it is. It drops off into this because I go this way and come up the hill.
Come on.
Great
Let's
find.
push through.
Got it. I think we got them all. We'll be safe.
Come on.
It's more or less just to get it on the map so you know you've definitely been there.
Yeah, it's this room.
Yeah, I know it's this room, but
Oops.
and it would drop off right there in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That looks new.
That was brilliant.
It's just that top corner.
Okay. And that drops down.
Yep, we're safe here.
Thanks, Gallica.
There's any secrets I'm not seeing?
Let's push through.
I bet we'll find a use for that.
Ooh, those are good. Those are SP restoring items.
Okay.
You can just farm them from those.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
All right, we did it! I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
Noticed us.
That was well done.
Well, it wasn't a drop off.
No.
Looks like they gave up. What a relief.
And the boss doesn't give us any sort of ability to, like... Okay. Maybe go back to that point and see if there's like a secret that we're not seeing over there.
Where at?
Like around around Norris's treasure.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe there's like a little crawl through space.
Yeah.
And it's way simpler than we think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's push through.
Because in order to drop down into it, we would
There'd
have
have
to
to be another
have
floor.
There would have to be, and there isn't. So
Oh, I'm not even going the right way. Did I just make a loop?
you did.
Huh, I thought I saw a guy. Maybe I saw Hulkenberg.
Probably.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Looks like we lost him.
Come on.
I can feel greater power within.
136.
Per Chimera.
Might be worth it to just like fight it.
That might be of use later.
All right. How's that?
You found something.
Let's push through.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Here's the tooth. There it is. Yep.
Nice. Good find.
Screwed up mineral.
Well, that's not very nice.
Found a strangely shaped pebble. There's a mysterious light shining from inside. Could this be the relic Norris was talking about? Let's show it to him anyway.
Worst thing he can do is just toss it in the trash, am I right?
Oh, that's nothing. Throws it over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Bitch, I had to crawl to find that thing.
Someone put it in a treasure chest, so it's valuable to somebody. Well, it's not valuable to me, dear boy.
Damn it. Alright, well, that just means now we just go to the boss.
Yep, and finish this out.
Oops.
Yeah, you've got time. It's the last episode of the night, so might as well just go long with it.
Damn it. I was hoping to get 5 tonight.
No, we did an hour on the first episode, and then this one's gonna be an hour. So
This place. What?
I think the Volma were just here, but
2 of them.
they were waiting underfoot. Let's finish them now before we're in for it. Better devise a plan of attack. They look sturdy. And we didn't leave this to the miners and their pickaxes. Careful. It time's up for a careful inspection. Look alive, everyone.
Assassin!
Do you have anything?
Personal. I'll be taking that.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay.
Can't afford to hold back. The power of ice.
Here's our weak point.
The freedom of.
Stay sharp. It's not
Mage hail.
Strive for!
Oh, and I got another one.
Hell yeah. Wonder if bosses drop an extra item if you beat them unscathed.
Probably not. We took it down. Now we just need to report it.
Hail!
There's the Alpha Rockworm Eye. Rockworm Volmo indeed. Outside the part you now hold, its whole body is tough enough to repel even blades. Volmo we ate in Martyra must have undergone quite the preparation.
Hey,
Could you not remind me of that?
What?
Volmo cuisine, utterly foul even to imagine, yet you've all had the pleasure, have you? Correct, with one slight amendment. The only one finding any pleasure in it was Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Oh, don't lie, Stroll.
Well, we've accomplished our mission. Shall we head straight back? Yep.
In that case.
I've worked up quite a sweat. I look forward to a meal when we return to town.
I can't wait to eat this fucking bug.
We can call it here, actually.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in the next episode after we've actually done some dungeon crawling today. Not
Hey.
too bad.
I got the whole dungeon in one episode, so
Yep.
that's nice.